get your Venus blueprint, you can check the link below to get your book on everything. Venus in Aries, a leading beauty. Margin, sharp edges in her hair, bold red lips, wine color. Black is a secondary color. She'll wear red in her hair. She'll wear red in her clothes. She'll wear red on her lips. Fierce, brows, sharp eyelashes, skin-tight clothing. The most naked of the zodiac. Sporty, thigh-high tight boots, tight jackets. Militant, warrior-like. Venus in Taurus is an artful beauty, and the simplistic floral that they use is usually what brings out their natural beauty. They can surround themselves around flowers or be the flower themselves, use colors of flowers. They become art themselves. Because they're naturally beautiful, they can use big gaudy jewelry, and their makeup is usually not flawless, just very, very overdone beautiful. And so they see themselves as products eventually. They're a product of art. They're walking art. Since they're naturally beautiful, they're like, okay, I'm pretty, now what? And they'll take it to that next level. Everything is soft. And the colors, again, are naturally the colors of spring and flowers. And the hair can also be long, wavy, flowy, or natural, big, large ringlets. And they can be very over the top when it comes to jewelry. So they could be almost like a jewelry box. Venus in Gemini is an iconic beauty. Remember J-Lo in this green dress, who created Google Images because of that green dress. Peekaboo moments happen a lot in their clothing. Gemini is a natural teaser. With Venus here, we're teasing centrally with these cutouts in the clothes. You'll also find that the color palette is all white and all black, which symbolizes the angel and devil in Mercury, but then you'll have jewel-toned, bedazzled jewels and things like that. Venus in Cancer is a milkmaid beauty, and she's also the moon goddess. So her entire aesthetic is very delicate. It's soft. It's very feminine. It's the ultimate feminine. Her colors are milk colors, the milky colors, the pastels, and silver. She does powder blue. And you'll see the aesthetic is the sweetheart neckline and her breasts. So her boobs need to be very well profound, need to be carved out. Though Venus in Cancer can also do like turtlenecks at the same time. And for some reason, that also accentuates the breast area. Venus in Leo is a center stage beauty, bedazzled clothing. Jewelry is heavy, shiny, and even gaudy sometimes. The color palette is hot pinks to reds to yellow, pale yellow, champagne, and of course, gold. Venus in Leo looks the best in gold. And their clothes are like characters. Their clothes have a persona of their own. It has a dramatic personality to it. The materials are usually shimmery or shiny to some degree. Even if it's not flashy, it has some sort of sheer or shininess to it. Hair usually is coiffed or very dramatic and something that has a statement to it. But you can also find a more exotic, wet look with the hair. Venus in Leo portrays the feline characteristic the best out of the zodiac. And some of their natural features may be feline. And they're also big on leopard print and any patterns that hint to the cat world. All the fire signs are very sexy. Aries being the most naked, Venus in Leo is the second most naked. So they're not usually as naked as an Aries Venus. And that's because Leo is now wanting to be more covered in these heavy materials and these texturized materials, but still will show more skin like most of the fire signs do. Venus in Virgo, a simple beauty. Creams, whites, tailored dresses. Green and emerald green, earth tones are her color palettes. She's often very elegant and doesn't go for cheap material. Less is always more. She doesn't do things too gaudy and keeps her name brands at the highest caliber. Hair is in its most natural state, can be wistful, no crazy colors or anything like that. Venus in Libra is a fashionista beauty. She has the art of combining casual into high fashion or high glam. And she does this with ease by ensembling different things together in harmony. Her colors are pastel range and they mix. She mixes pastels, but she can also be great with gold and any like trinket like jewelry, bedazzled things like that. Feathers are big here. Anything that's soft and fuzzy works well in the ensemble, and patterns are big here. Her hair is wavy, big ringlets, and the color mauve, purple, not quite pink, but in that like darker pink purple area. Denim is her thing, and specifically like baby powder denim. And anything that she can make casual and make it look highly elevated, she will try. Venus in Scorpio. The smoky eye look is what she does the best. Color palette is usually red, dark red, bloody red, wine red, black, not really white, or bloody orange is also a good color here. Materials are leather, suede, lace. Hair is usually jet black straight. She is the vamp look, and you can utilize the vamp look in any sort of aesthetic and it will look good, and that's what a Venus in Scorpio does. Venus in Sagittarius is a cornucopia of stimulation when it comes to beauty. She takes everything and puts it into one. Hips, butt, thighs, and legs are her main emphasis. Clothes are tight like a Venus in Aries. She's a traveler, and so her energy looks like she's going somewhere. She can change up her hair color. She'll do different hairstyles from her heritage and other people's heritage. The overall aesthetic is bright even if she's wearing something dark. She's a wild beauty. You'll see frills and thrills by her legs often in the dresses. And she's always going to poke something out that's different, obscure. It's not all uniformed. Her go-to aesthetic is Jessica Rabbit on the go. So no matter what culture she's in, she can depict Jessica Rabbit. Professor-student aesthetic is a big thing here. She'll either dress as the teacher or the student to pull in that playfulness. Her and Capricorn both do this. Venus and Capricorn are the enchanting executives. Coiffed hair, suits, formal, opulent, simple luxury. Hair is usually straight or coiffed up. Black, icy white, and blue, icy blue are their colors. Capricorn is business, so uniforms are also big here, hinting to systematic, conservative, and finding the sexy in the conservative play. Materials are leather. Corsets is a very big thing here. Leather jackets, leather pants. Corsets are big here because it mimics the skeleton, boning structure. This works very well for Capricorn. You'll find leather and corsets in Scorpio as well, but Capricorn will really show the skeleton. Capricorn ruled by Saturn, Saturn ruling over the bones. So this works very well here. Venus in Aquarius is an eclectic beauty, so textures is a big thing here. Rainbow colors, jewel tone colors, also black and white. And she can also do icy blue like how Capricorn does, but she doesn't take herself as seriously as Venus in Capricorn. She also can pull from vintage and look at the old trends from past time and pull that out. She is a rock star. Also, she has the rock star look and aesthetic. Her hair colors can change more than any others in the zodiac if she wants. And she also can pull off, because of the jewel toned, these swampy colors, these amphibian textures. It looks great. And she can also do wet hair looks. Venus in Pisces is an ethereal beauty, Hollywood glam, reflective material, lingerie, satin, and silks. Jeweled and bedazzled material, pirates, and mermaids, connecting to the ocean and the aesthetic of the ocean. Reflective and sheer materials, layered, covered and veiled, and yet still naked and revealing at the same time. Hair is long, flowing, or in braids, or locks as well to mimic the aesthetic of a pirate. Venus in Pisces also could do peasant tops and anything multicolored.